Today, we're discussing how to handle objections using more story framework principles. We've previously discussed objections your audience might have. Now we'll turn those objections into content using predefined frameworks. Each framework helps you handle a different kind of objection so you can turn skeptical viewers into paying customers. Framework number 15 is the fastest way to get rid of undesired outcome. Or, put differently, the fastest way to end up in a place your audience doesn't want to be. We'll use the Hell Island concept to remind your audience why they shouldn't stay stuck where they are. Hell Island represents your audience's current painful situation. Recession, being out of shape, losing money, whatever it is for your niche. Your job is to keep reminding them why staying on Hell Island is costly, uncomfortable, and unsustainable, so moving becomes the obvious choice. For example, the fastest way to lose your money during a recession. No one likes a recession, so when you explain why they shouldn't stay stuck in recession mode, they become more open to your solution. Another example, the quickest way to gain fat even when you are exercising. Here, you're not only using the Hell Island concept, but also polarity, showing something surprising or contradictory that makes people want to click and watch. Take this framework and adapt it to your niche: money, fitness, relationships, business. Framework number 16 is all about solving common objections. Your next job is to answer your audience's objections until they have no objections left and feel they must invest in your offer. The structure is how to get desired result even if list of objections. You stack multiple objections in one sentence, showing that your solution works despite their doubts. Example: how can you get clients willing to pay for a $5,000 coaching program even if you just started your business, people don't know who you are, and you only work from home? In that one framework, you're already answering multiple objections at once: new, unknown, and home-based. Another example: how to get whiter teeth like Steve Harvey's. Even though you love drinking coffee, it's hard to stop smoking, and you drink tea all the time. You acknowledge real habits and still promise a solution, which makes the message very powerful. List 3 to 5 objections your audience has about your offer. Combine them into one even if title using this framework. Framework number 17 is why vehicle name. Now, your audience is on Hell Island. To reach Heaven Island, they need a vehicle, and that vehicle is your offer. This framework answers why they should sign up for your offer right now. Not tomorrow, not someday. You add urgency, so taking action today feels necessary, not optional. For example, why having a coach to achieve your next big goal is your best option right now. You explain that if they're competing or trying to grow, having a coach helps them move faster and avoid costly mistakes. Another example, why promoting your business on Facebook is a good strategy right now, even though ad costs keep increasing. You acknowledge the rising costs, but you also explain why now is still the moment to act. Identify your vehicle, your coaching, your course, your service. Create one why vehicle name. Now reason that clearly explains why they must act today. Framework number 18 tackles the most common objection of all: price. You use the phrase "they say vehicle name is expensive" and then shift the focus from price to value. First, agree. Yes, it can be expensive. Then reframe by showing why not having it is even more costly in the long run. Example: they say hiring employees for your business is expensive. You admit it's an extra cost, but you explain that doing everything alone means you never get enough done to actually grow. Another example: they say investing in yourself to acquire new skill sets is expensive. Then you add, what's more expensive is losing customers every day because you can't keep up with new technology. Pick one area where your audience thinks your offer is too expensive. Create content that agrees with them, then clearly shows why not investing is far more painful. Framework number 19 answers the objection. What if it doesn't work? Your audience is skeptical and feels like all the risk is on them, so you need to share some of that risk. One way to share the risk is by adding a guarantee, like a 30-day money-back guarantee. By doing this, you make it easier for them to move forward because they know you're also taking responsibility. Your counter uses the structure, strategy name, doesn't work. You acknowledge the fear directly and then explain what you'll do, what support you provide, or what guarantee you offer. Define what kind of guarantee or safety net you're willing to offer. Then create solutions that answer, what if it doesn't work? And explains exactly how you protect your customers. Framework number 20 answers another big question: is this for me? Your audience is wondering if your offer fits their situation, personality, or stage of life, especially when it involves a lot of money. The structure is vehicle name for personality type or group. You help them see themselves inside the offer instead of assuming it's only for someone else. Example, is doing video marketing like this suitable for an introvert like me? Because of my personality, I don't know what to say in front of the camera. You acknowledge that objection and then show how introverts can still succeed with the right structure and preparation. Another example, investing in a new insurance portfolio is suitable for people aged 15 to 60. You then explain why it's possible and beneficial for different age groups so more people feel included. Identify 2 to 3 key segments of your audience by age, personality, experience level, or situation. Create at least one video titled Vehicle Name for Type of Person and explain why it fits them. Framework number 21 is testimonials, one of the most straightforward and powerful frameworks. Testimonials from your customers or clients act as social proof, especially in a world where people always look for reviews before buying. Today, people are savvier than ever. They read reviews, watch case studies, and look for proof. When you show real testimonials, you strongly influence your audience to take the right action on your offer. As an entrepreneur or marketer, part of your job is to collect testimonials from your clients. Then, use those testimonials in your video marketing to reduce doubt and build trust. Reach out to your current and past clients and collect at least 3 to 5 specific testimonials. You're nearly there. You've just learned frameworks 15 through 21. By now, you know how to handle objections, add urgency, talk about price, and use social proof to attract clients and customers.